It has been too long since I've driven this car, and we're gonna change that today. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So it is an absolutely beautiful day outside. It's like 65 to 70 degrees, a super rare day for this time of year. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've just been having a super rough like 2 weeks to a month. It's just mentally, physically, not been a fun time. And simply put, I need to pick me up. And the one thing that I know will 100% get me happy again, get me happy just thinking about it, is we're gonna take the Genesis out for just one last ride before we finally peel this vinyl wrap and do all that body work, get the car ready and redone for this upcoming year. So we do have a couple of little things we have to do in the car before we get out of here, just because it has been sitting here. I want to check the tires, make sure they're all aired up, didn't lose any pressures while I was sitting in this garage. It's been months since I've driven this thing, and I just want to make sure the battery's charged, because as you guys can tell from a few videos back, we're having a battery issue. Got a battery recharge, replace, whatever you want to call it, but should be good. So I just want to make sure that's good before we head out, because last thing we want to do is go out, get a flat tire, dead battery or something like that, and just that kind of ruins the whole point of this whole Joyride right here. Another thing is, we do not have a front end alignment. It got messed up last year. I never got it realigned. And then I also do not have an inspection sticker on it. So we're not gonna be taking this thing out for a crazy long time today. Just quick little buzz. I really have no plan for what the day's gonna hold. Maybe we'll get a car wash, maybe we won't. I have no idea. We're gonna just see how this day unfolds, but without any further talking, I'm gonna go ahead, double check all the tire pressures, double check a couple of other things, and then we'll get going on the road. All right, guys, so real quick before we take this car out of the garage, finally, but I don't think I've ever talked about my air chuck setup on this channel before, but if anybody has a bad car, I mean you have a tank compressor in your car, you always need to have an air chuck. This is a digital chuck with a quick release nozzle on there, so all you have to do is just push that right onto the valve stem and it locks on automatically, and then you just press this button right here. That opens up the little gate inside and you just pop it right off. So this is super easy. No need to twist it on, no need to hold it on and all that stuff. Rubber hose, so you're not gonna scratch your wheels. Digital readout, it lights up so you can see it in the dark. This is made by a company called Jocko. Super awesome air chuck. Then simply inside the car, you go to the back seat, fold the back seats down. We have a coil up hose, quick connect on that end, quick connect going into the tank. It's just that simple. Just come over, fold the back seats, boop, plug it back in, plug the air chuck into that side. Now you can get air to all 4 tires with the digital Jocko. I love this thing. I even like the name, Jocko. This thing was like only like $35 on Amazon. Well worth it if you have a bad car. Check that out. Alrighty, so we're out of the garage. We've been driving around. We're down the street just because there's a lot of traffic and stuff. And funny enough, there's 2 detail cops right down the street from the garage, and we drove right by them, and they were just, like, I just needed this part of joy, like this happiness that this car brings me so bad right now. I love this thing. Absolutely love driving it. It's so much fun when you, like, if you don't own a car that's like this ridiculous, it's just the people around you just make you happy, because like they're just mind blown. Then you get like the odd person who's like totally pissed off because like you just existed and drove down the road. It's so much fun. I love this car, man. It drives good. I know a lot of people just assume like these cars drive like crap, or like stance car. Like when you properly set them up, man, they drive perfectly. Now listen, my front end alignment is off a little bit. The car drives straight. It's just the steering wheel is crooked, and that is one of my biggest pet peeves. So we got to get that done. But like I said, that happened from the trailer when we went to Gatlinburg. The way the U-Haul trailers, long story short, there's a video on the channel. Go back, check it out, and I'll explain it. I did forget, and now it's reminding me that my shifter is rattling. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear that in the video or not, but I don't know if it's the bushings are just worn out or if it's the short shifter. This is like almost a 7.5 year old torque solution short shifter on this car, and it's still the OEM bushing, so Maybe I'll have to pick up some like ATQ shifter bushings, maybe even just buy a whole ATQ short shifter. So who knows, but that's something we got to look for and look at and double check what's going on. I know these transmissions just sometimes rattle. I do have a 2014 model, so it is supposed to be like the better of the BK2 transmissions, something with the synchros, I believe. I don't know, I forget off the top of my head, but regardless, that's not the point of this video. It's just, I'm just having so much fun. I mean, I've only been driving the car for 5 minutes and I'm just happy. You know what? Hey, hold on. Oh, I just missed that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Oh, I love the sound of it. This fucking, I haven't listened to this thing, like blow off valve going off. The HKS chirp, there's nothing like it. I mean, I'm excited, guys. This is like I said, I just needed something, and this was it. But I think we are gonna go to the car wash. This car is filthy. I didn't realize how dusty it was sitting in the garage, but my windshield and my rear window are filthy. The mirrors, the windows, everything is filthy. So we're gonna go to the car wash and at least get a car wash today. And even if that's all we do today with the car, I'm okay with that. Because like I said, I just needed one little pick-me-up. Just like that. Alrighty, so we made it to the car wash. Long line as you can expect for a nice day in basically the end of winter in Massachusetts. Car drove fine on the highway. Like I said, the steering wheel is just a little bit crooked, but we're at my favorite car wash, absolute favorite car wash. If you live in the North Shore part of Massachusetts or even anywhere near here and you do not come to Turnpike Car Wash, it's on Route 1 South. This is the best car wash literally ever. It's $8. You get 20 minutes at the self-serve bay. You cannot beat it. Their soap is just perfect. Their water is clean, doesn't leave hard water spots. For example, I know a lot of you Danvers Peabody people out there like Maddie's. That place sucks. The water, I washed my car there once, because Turnpike was packed and it was out of the way and there was all road construction, and I went to Maddie's and I think my car got dirtier. So if you guys are from North Shore, Massachusetts, you know Maddie's, and you should know Turnpike, because this place is the fucking best. I don't know, the owner, the guy who owns this place, is hilarious too. He has seen my car since the day I picked it up, and he remembers it. He's like, every time I come here and it's a different color, or I come here and it's the same color and this, that, and there, he's like, was this the one that was pink? Was this the one that was green? Was this the one that was blue? Was this purple? Was this camo? He remembers it. He's like, you new wheels, new color? Oh, it's just everything about this car wash. If you guys don't live here, or if you guys live here and don't come here, you're messing up. Car wash done. Car looks fantastic, which is funny because all we're gonna do is drive it to the garage, put it in the garage, and then start peeling the vinyl wrap and doing fiberglass and body work on it. So hey, but I just, like I said, I needed to get this thing out today. I was not missing a beautiful day at the end of winter here in Massachusetts. So it rained yesterday too, which is good, because that means that the road and the salt and the debris and everything just got washed away yesterday, and then this morning it got enough time to dry, and hence why we're taking the car out. It's early afternoon now, I think it's 2 p.m, something like that. Yeah, 2 p.m. So we're gonna start hitting traffic if we go out any longer. No, I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Hold on, what? So I don't think I've ever shown this on camera yet, but so right now, if you guys can't hear the exhaust, that's the point. The cutout is closed. It goes all the way out to the muffler in the rear bumper, underneath the rear bumper. and out the tailpipes, not through the dump. So the dump is closed right now. And then just to show you guys how much louder it gets. So that's the dump open now. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell on camera, I've never demonstrated on camera. I've talked about it a bunch of times, but I've never demonstrated it. But now we'll close it here. Now it's fully closed, nice and quiet. The only downfall is you hear all the road noise. Actually, I wonder, can you guys hear the rattling on the shifter? See, and you hold it and it stops and goes away, and then, I don't know. If you can hear that on the camera, great. If not, oh well. But that's just something, good thing I did this, because I have to, I gotta double check the bushings. Maybe the bushings are bad. I don't know, like I said, they're 8-year-old bushings with a 7+-year-old torque solution short shifter. It's not even like a super nice torque, short shifter. I mean, it's not a bad one, but like at the time when I put it on, there weren't very many options. Now there are a couple of like better companies that make them, but yeah guys, I don't want to keep this video going too long, but I think we're gonna wrap it up here. And yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride. Genesis is doing good. This felt good to get this car out of the garage one last time. So happy right now, so pumped. I love this thing. I can't wait to be driving this like almost every day again this summer. But like I said, we're gonna wrap this video up, so peace out. I'll catch you on the next one. Alrighty guys, so I know I just did the outro and all that stuff and I said I was wrapping this up, but I do want to come back on here, do a check-in. Genesis made it back to the garage safe and sound, no problems today. Put about 25, maybe 30 miles on it. Like I said, we didn't take it out for a long time, but we took it out for a good time, and that's all that matters. We did film yet another video while we were out on the way home. That'll be coming out next after this one, so stay tuned for that. But like I said, this is most likely the last time we bring this car out with this current setup. Hopefully this whole day, just one day of happiness and joy from this car can just totally take my horrible mindset I've had for the last few weeks, totally turn it out, get the vibe going, and we're gonna finally get moving on this car and finally start working on this thing. But I'm super happy, so grateful I got to take this thing out today. We got a snowstorm in a couple of days, so that's why I wanted to take advantage of this. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up for good now.